So this is another project I started working on. What it is, it's basically the marble is right now perfectly in center, so uh, it's sitting there. But this thing is going to have a joystick, and depending on where you move the joystick, this tilts left or right. Okay, so to make it go left and right, you push forward or backwards on the joystick. Okay, so basically this thing is opening. Going left or right. I'm gonna show you a side view. Right. Okay. So the idea is I'm gonna put the ball over here. Um, this battery pack is gonna sit inside here like that, and then it gets closed, and then the joystick is going to be right here like that. And I didn't have Arduino Uno yet, so I ordered it, so it's now here. But uh, I programmed this Arduino uh, Uno to test the theory if it's going to work, and it does work. Okay, so what did I do uh, to this point? What I did is I mounted this joystick with four little screws. I put these feet underneath, four feet in the corners. Then what I did is I drilled a little hole here where the wires from the joystick goes. Then over here I drilled a hole and I put a on and off switch. Of course you've seen this part. And then here, move it away. This here is the Arduino Nano, and I just used a Velcro underneath so I can remove it. The other thing about um, this Nano is that uh, this piece here I could have like rounded up when I was designing it, but I didn't. But if you put it like this far, like I did, uh, this will pass by like that. So it's not going to hurt anything. Then what I did is on the inside, I put the two 18650 batteries and a little holder. And again, I use just a little piece of a Velcro so it stays put. And then you notice that there's big room in here. The reason I do that is because I want to shove after I solder the wires to the headers of the Arduino Nano. I'd like to uh, I'd like to be able to shove those wires in, and so they are not like sticking out here somewhere as much yeah, as necessary. And I'm planning to put this wire here uh, down to, and then wherever it goes, and then I'll probably use a crazy glue to just glue these three wires that there from the little servo onto the side of the wall, or maybe not if it's going to be like going across to this side here. So I've got all that done, and then my next step will be this here is the schematic for the Arduino Uno, and I'm going to try to make it so you can see it, the whole thing. There we go. So this is the joystick, 9-volt battery, which I'm using two 18650 batteries, as I explained in the previous part. And it was designed for Uno, and that's of course the little servo. And so what I did is I want to use a smaller uh, version of Arduino, so I'm using the Arduino Nano. And so what you need to do is go to internet and print yourself one of these sheets. And this one basically shows the pinout of the Arduino. And so over here I find out where it goes, and then I find out where it goes on the Nano, because the pinouts on here are not identical to here. So it's really simple, and off I go to wire the thing. Okay, I was not very happy with the speed on plain plywood was too fast, and it was basically unplayable. And so I put a little felt that I had glued to the bottom of this box, basically, where it's an open top box. And now it's easier, not that I'm very good at it, but as you can see, it's more playable uh, than anyway. I would have to play with it for a little while, but I would recommend to put a felt uh, on here. And I don't know if I mentioned that I also put feet on the bottom, and that way the nuts on where the joystick is screwed in will not interfere with the balance of this thing. So anyway, uh, lastly, what I want to show you is uh, I put a little tiny screw. I don't know if it's going to be, there we go. A little tiny screw at the angle on both sides. Here's the other one. And that keeps the box from, because I didn't glue it to the base since the batteries are inside. I when I lifted it, it always came off, and so I decided that I just put a couple screws in an angle like this, and that holds the box in. Okay, so let's hope that you make one, and maybe if you don't have a access to laser cutter, then maybe you can design this in 3D, like Fusion 360, and print the parts uh, on the printer. Uh, and so, you know, up to you how do you gonna finish this. Um, I did. I don't know if I mentioned. So the thing that holds uh, the game piece, this U-shaped thing, it's 3D printed. I designed that, and then I also have this that holds uh, the little servo. Uh, that's also, this piece is also 3D printed. But you can make it out of whatever you want. Really, you can even cut some wood and glue it together. Basically, what you want is you want a good solid base for that motor, for that little servo, so it does not wobble on you too much. Okay. Have a great day.